I also have personal thoughts, which I don't know that I want to share it with everybody.
Come on, what are you coming on the show for then?
No, you
It's
know
only it's
what?
only the three of us that are
I
talking, Mark.
think there's a lot of mistakes that are made, when we get good horses and when, we're trying to bring them back. And I do it a different way. And I think, yeah, but I'll keep that one to myself.
That's fair.
I mean, I said it before, like in a world where a lot of trainers just sit on their horses for 6, 8 weeks because the sheets told them to. I think it's refreshing to talk to you. And when we asked you, hey, do this horse need a break to mature? And you said, no, he's going to learn by doing. He's going to learn by running. And I think that's a healthy philosophy. I just have a general question about prepping a horse for a race like the Kentucky Derby and going along this path because, it's you want to save a little bit of meat on the bone for that big race. Is it something like with him, he seems like a horse that's relatively easy to train. Does he just do it all himself, or is there a strategy behind training him for this race and then the next step and then the next step? Does the strategy differ from race to race when you're leading up to something like the Derby?
I don't think so. I think we're in a good rhythm. Again, I've said it a million times, and it goes back to Alan Jerkins. Run them when they're good, rest them when they're not running well. He every time you see him thriving. I also, I've taken, a lot of questions that were asking me in the last 3 months on many occasions. Oh, you didn't breeze him much, or you're not doing this, and you're not doing that, and um, I just, especially as I've gotten older, and probably more experience, I find out that isn't quite as important. But you got to know your horse. Sandman puts a lot into his gallops.